Oh my God, guys, okay. You might be asking, why does Dan have 2 chairs? He never has collabs or friends.
It's so overwhelming, the thoughts that make me dread.
Today, I've brought to you guys #1 collaboration that you're like always annoying me with on Twitter, Instagram.
Sorry.
Basically any social media site you guys are consistently saying, do this, have them on. Today's the day. Please welcome my first ever collaboration like this, Master Mariner, Chris Hearn.
There he is. They didn't think it was going to happen.
They did.
A lot of stuff had to happen for this.
You have literally probably the coolest job I've ever heard of. What is a Master Mariner for people that don't know?
Master Mariner is the highest rank of maritime credential. It allows you to be the captain of any size ship, anywhere in the world.
You can drive any boat in the entire world.
Any boat in the world.
That's like a superpower.
It's
Okay.
awesome.
We're gonna do like a little speed round here. I'm gonna run through a bunch of ships
Right
and
on.
you say yes or no, if you can drive it or if you can't.
Let's do it.
Okay? A yacht.
Absolutely.
Okay. A cruise ship.
100%.
A tugboat.
Did it?
A steamboat.
A steamboat? Like Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. A pirate ship.
Cars.
A sushi boat.
Sushi boat? I've eaten off it, but, I can push it around.
There you go. A kayak.
Yeah, we can do a kayak.
Literally any boat in the freaking world this guy can drive. Like, could I do that?
You can, if you start early and start now. You might get there, in a few years. Takes 4 years, primarily in an institution. You have to be like a cadet, so it's 4 years in a nautical college, and then after that, it's about another 6 or 7 years of training and certification and experience. And you may get to be a Master Mariner, you may get to that level, but you may not get to be a captain. That's a whole other ballgame. Then the company has to place their trust in you. And
What I'm searching for is not.
Okay, so the answer is no, I can't do it. Pretty much. When I turned like 25, that's when I started getting seasick out of nowhere. Like I was fine with roller coasters and any sort of movement.
Right.
And then I got on a boat and I got like so seasick. Do you have any sort of hidden piece of knowledge that can get me past this?
Some people are susceptible to it, and that's it. It's just what they got to deal with.
I went to the set of Disaster at Sea. I got to see like how they mimic shots that look like you're on a boat. It's like a set on a gimbal that rocks like you're on a boat.
Sure.
What is your affiliation with Disasters at Sea?
I work with the writers to help them understand a lot of the technical terms and the jargon and the processes that are going on board a ship. The other thing I do is, because I've been there, I've been in the industry, I was on ships, I help to put a little bit more of a human face to some of the situations that they're trying to describe. So I'll kind of step in and say, this is what this actually meant. Like, you're going to see this, or this is what's playing out in the narrative of the program. Here's what this means from a layman's point of view.
So you're essentially an advisor.
Yeah.
For this sort of thing. So if you were watching a movie like Titanic, do you just like go like, that's not true, that's not what happened, that's not factual?
Some ones, yeah, like the Titanic, I mean, everybody knew what was going to happen in the end anyway.
Yeah.
You're kind of saying, I've got to sit around and watch this thing till it sinks, or what's going to happen.
I know.
But some movies are pretty cheesy. We're sitting there, I've seen them on a plane, and you're there with your earphones and you start to laugh out loud. Like, that is so much crap. Like,
But I feel like that's something only you would be able to laugh at, because the rest of us are like,
Oh my God, that just happened.
yeah. Inappropriate laughter.
yeah, pretty much. I've got survival questions.
Right.
If I were to, like, let's say I fell over and I ended up on an island, is there something that boat captains look for in terms of people that might be stranded on islands?
Did you fall over or were you pushed over?
Oh, pushed over.
Okay.
Yeah, I was pushed over.
All right, so
Add a little bit more drama.
In terms of a man overboard procedure, yes, that's something we drill for. You can imagine on a ship, particularly thinking about a cruise ship, when you have so many people on board, is that you're always training internally or drilling internally to deal with different situations. Like fire is a terrible thing to happen on a ship. And we practice fighting fires on board ship. We do it monthly. To the island thing, so I'm sailing by and Dan is over there, relaxed, sitting back, kicked back on the beach.
Yeah.
Is he in trouble or not? I don't know. He's not waving his arms. He hasn't got a fire lit.
Yeah.
I think he's okay. So there's always people watching. There's a lookout. We're keeping an eye on what's going on around the ship.
There's
at
actually
all
a lookout?
times. Oh yes.
Like a guy with binoculars.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm on a boat. I go down to the basement of the boat.
That's right.
And I see a small leak. Like there's a bucket and I'm chewing a piece of bubble gum. What's a better option? Plug the hole with bubble gum or start filling the bucket up with water and emptying it?
For you, plug it with the gum,
Really?
and then go get somebody.
Wow,
right
I
away.
didn't expect that. If you have an actual leak on the boat, what are you supposed to do?
The water ends up in the bilge. There are alarms that are in the bilge. The bilge is the lowest part.
That's
It's like your
right.
basement floor.
I was gonna say that, but people at home just don't know the terms, you know?
So the bilge is like the basement floor.
Okay, so if you've got all this responsibility, again, referencing Titanic, because that's really all I have here. If the boat goes down, are you supposed to go down with the boat?
No way, Jose.
No way, right?
Follow me to the lifeboat.
Okay, because this is like an etiquette thing. Because in Titanic, when the captain goes down like holding the wheel or is like this, I was like, why doesn't he just get off the boat? But apparently it's like, no, a captain goes down with the ship.
No way. That's some sort of romantic nostalgia, and it has happened. No, there's no official. No, he doesn't go down with the ship.
Is if the boat is going down, do you jump off and try to swim away, or do you hold on to the very last minute? Because there's also a rumor that like when the boat's going down, it creates this suction vacuum that sucks you in with it.
There's something to be said for the vacuum. So the ship is obviously a very large thing, and as it starts to sink, yes, there's some sort of suction of it, but not a tremendous amount. But if you're going to jump off a ship, you should try and jump as clear as possible. It's a long ways down, and you could injure yourself. Typically, when you're going to abandon ship, it's not taken lightly. Abandoning a ship is the last of the last situation. As soon as you abandon ship, the first thing is to get as far away from the ship as possible. Get some distance.
Yeah.
In case something happens, or an explosion, or she's sinking, or she starts to roll to one side. You want to stay in the area generally, but no, you got to get clear of the ship. So jumping off, try and jump as clear as possible. I mean, I've never been in that situation. Thank God. You know, there's no elegant swan dive or something like that. That's just a running leap and try and get clear or something.
I'd try to go out in style. I'd do like a nice cannonball or something to get
That's
away.
right. What's this, everybody?
Okay, so now I want to put my knowledge to test, which isn't a lot with boats. Let's keep that in mind, guys, here. I want you to hit me with some terms, and I'm going to see how many I can guess right.
Okay, so let's start with something really simple. The bitter end.
Oh, that's like the last moment when you're supposed to jump, when you're about to die.
No, the bitter end is the connection, the last shot or the last piece of chain for the anchor is attached to the ship in the chain locker, and that connection is called the bitter end. Okay. So that's an easy one. How about fathom? You know what fathom is?
Fathom?
Yeah.
Trying to imagine something?
No, a fathom is a unit of measurement. It's 6 feet. Water depth is 1 fathom, so it's 6 feet. It's 20 fathoms.
There's their own measurement?
Yeah.
Is that just for water, or is that for anything boat related?
No, that's a measurement of water. So
I'm gonna use these terms. I'm gonna go to like the community pool now.
yeah, right on.
Yeah, what is this, like 8 fathoms?
Freeze the balls off a brass monkey.
Freeze the balls off a brass monkey. Water is so cold that there's potential you can get hypothermia.
You're on the way. Points for creativity, and you're right about the cold. So that's more of a Navy term. It's not used so much anymore. But a brass monkey is literally where they used to have the cannonballs up on a rack. Oh. And when it got cold, it would contract, and the cannonballs would roll off.
I gotta get one. I swear. Okay, let me know the directions of the boat here. Okay, there's the port side, and that's the front.
No.
That's the back.
No.
That's the left side. Starboard.
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 Yep.
Right side.
Right.
Right side. We have the bow, which is the front.
That's right.
And we have the rear.
Stern.
Stern. I knew it was something like that. Stern. Okay. Like I absolutely failed that test.
You gotta give me that hat, see? You can't wear that hat now.
Okay, thank you so much, Chris. Appreciate it. Okay, so you guys have it. That was my collaboration with Master Mariner Chris Hearn. Okay, guys, be sure to check out Disasters at Sea on Discovery Channel. I also did a thing, Dan Discovers. I visited the set of Disasters at Sea, and it sets on gimbals that move and stuff like that. It was actually really, really cool. It kind of show you the magic behind what you guys are seeing on camera, pretty much. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Instagram @Danocracy. Do you have Instagram, by the way?
I've heard of this.
Yeah. What is it? Master Mariner Chris?
I don't know.
Hernsey?
Yeah, Hernsey 1. How about that?
Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See you guys later.